Okay, so let's talk about describing these probability events. So, an experiment is an activity involving chance in which the results are observed. Each observation of an experiment is a trial, and each result is an outcome. A set of one or more outcomes is an event. So, the probability of an event measures the likelihood that that event will occur. And when we measure probability, and probability is an event that's between 0 and 1. It is measured as an event between 0 and 1. So what numbers are between 0 and 1? Those are fractions, decimals, and percents. So if we have an event, let's say we roll in this die, and there's 6 numbers on this die, 1 through 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we want to know the probability of rolling a 7. Well, we know there's no 7 on here, on this die, so that is going to be impossible. So we would describe that event as impossible. Let's say with the same die, we want to know the probability of rolling a 2. And we find that probability as 1 over 6. And 1 over 6 it's in between 0 and 1/2. 1 over 6 is less than 1/2. So we can put 1 over 6 in here, and 1 over 6 as a fraction, as a decimal is 0.166, and as a percent, if it's rounded, it's going to be 17%. So that's kind of unlikely. Let's take the same die, and we want to say, what's the probability of rolling an even number? We know that there's 6 numbers, and we know that there's 3 even numbers, 2, 4, and 6. So the probability of rolling an even number with the same red die, 3 6 simplified equals to 1/2, would be here. It would be 1/2 or 0.5 or 50%. Those all represent the same number. So that's equally possible to roll an even number as it is to roll an odd number, because it's 50%. Now let's say we want to roll a number that is greater than 2. A number that's greater than 2. Well, we know there's 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's 4 numbers greater than 2. So that would be 4 over 6, because there's 4 different numbers greater than 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 4. That's 4 over 6, which equals to 2/3. We know 2/3 is larger than 1/2. 2/3 as a decimal is 0.666, and if we did it as a percent, it would be 67, because we would round it. So that would be a likely. It's closer to likely. Then, say if we want to know something that's for certain, at 100%, we could say that we would roll a number 1 through 6, or an even and odd numbers. Even and odd, it is for certain that we would roll an even or an odd number. It is for certain that we would roll a number 1 through 6. So that means that this would be 100%. So it's just a little short video on telling you how to describe the probability. See this: impossible, unlikely, equally possible, likely, or it is certain to happen. All right, thank you.